Posted by you/throwaway dust. So this happened when I was 14, back in 2013. I haven't talked about it until now because, well, we were legally not supposed to. But something about the way Mr. Beck looked at us, I still see it in my nightmares. Mr. Beck was my 8th grade English teacher. He had this weird vibe, like he was trying too hard to seem cool, but underneath there was something off. He always smiled a second too long. His classroom was full of mirrors and clocks. None of them ever told the same time. On the second week of class, Mr. Beck gave us a form to sign. It looked official. Headers, school logo, all of it. It was called a confidentiality and behavior agreement. He said it was part of a new experimental teaching program. What happens in room 209 stays in room 209, he told us, smiling. I didn't want to sign it, but my parents were the type to say, respect your teachers. Everyone signed, even Sarah, who cried the whole time. No one asked why she was crying. 2 weeks later, we had a substitute. She looked nervous, kept checking the hallway. When we asked where Mr. Beck was, she said, he's under review, but don't talk about that. She left the room twice to talk to someone in the hallway. When she came back the second time, she was crying. She didn't come back the next day, or ever again. Mr. Beck returned the following Monday like nothing happened. But we noticed something. There were new cameras in the classroom, tiny ones in the corners and in the clock facing the whiteboard. One day, we were doing silent reading when Jason, one of those class clowns, decided to open the locked closet in the back of the room. It was always locked, and Mr. Beck always yelled if we got close to it. Jason picked it with a bobby pin he got from Sarah. He opened it, and there were binders, hundreds of them. Each one had a kid's name on the spine. Photos, notes, medical records, handwriting samples, hair, and there were VHS tapes. Jason grabbed one with his name on it and shoved it in his backpack. We all sat there in silence until Mr. Beck walked in. He looked at us, looked at the open closet, and then smiled. He didn't yell, he didn't say anything. He just slowly closed the door and locked it again. Then he handed Jason a new contract to sign. Jason never came back to school after that. Years later, just last month, I ran into Sarah again at a bus station. I almost didn't recognize her. She looked over her shoulder constantly, like someone was following her. She leaned in and whispered, Jason sent me a copy of his tape before he left. She showed me a USB.
On it was footage of Jason sleeping, weeks of it, from inside his room. There was a figure in the corner of the video. Every night, it got closer. The last clip was a close-up of Jason's sleeping face. Then it cut to black. Then a frame of text appeared. You broke the contract.
Edit. For everyone asking, yes, I've tried to report this. The school no longer exists. Room 209 was demolished in 2019 in a renovation accident. Mr. Beck? Can't find any record of him online, not even staff photos. But I remember his face. So does Sarah. So do the clocks. They still don't tell the same time.